since last time we talked, Halloween came and went. There was a rash of blackface,
Right,
from all over the country.
Right. Yeah, Megyn Kelly. She said she didn't see, and she lost her job. So that bitch ain't been a nigga a week, and she's already unemployed, which is hilarious to me. I think that white people should be able to wear blackface, and the minute they do, their credit score should go down and their blood pressure should go up. Matter of fact, we should have Halloween on election day, and that way, when white people dress in blackface, somebody suppresses their vote.
Okay. Well, recently we had one of our regular guests on VladTV, a guy named Daylight. Mm-hmm. You ever seen any of his interviews?
I seen a couple.
Well, with Daylight, you don't quite know what he's going to look like when he walks in because he is always in character. So he showed up like this. She recently announced that she's out of a record deal.
She had a deal?
She had a deal. I think at Def Jam.
Who signed her?
Well, T.I. originally signed her, I think.
Fucked.
I think he was...
Had to. She has no talent whatsoever.
Okay. So we had Daylight on Vlad TV, and he showed up as his fictional half brother Bradley,
right,
in full white face, and a blonde wig, and I've known Daylight for years, so it didn't really faze me. But surprisingly, what I saw happening in the comments was there was all these white people so upset, saying, "Look, this guy's allowed to wear white face, but if I did it, then I would be racist."
Listen. Let's dispense, Vlad, for the purposes of this argument. Let's give people permission to act any way they want. You can wear white face. You can say nigga. You can use homophobic slurs. Just don't expect to keep your idea of yourself. People are going to have an opinion about it. You get to do all that, and you're protected from the government. But you're not protected from private industry or people's perspective. I don't think it's wrong for people. Like my sister told me a long time ago, and it was really one of the most liberating things that I ever said. I used to go, "How come I can't go to this party? Mama said I can't go." She said, "You can go anywhere you want to if you're willing to take the ass whooping to come along with it. You can go anywhere you want to." It was the most. Yeah. I went to a lot of parties and took a lot of ass whooping, but I got it. I think that we want to pretend. Like what inhibits you from saying what you want to say? The fear of consequence.
Right.
You want to be what you want and do what you want with no consequence. No one has that. Everything you do in your life, you work or you get fired. You love me or you treat me right or I leave you. You praise me or you go to hell. Everything you do is more fear of consequence than love. Mm. You ain't not drinking and driving because you don't want to go to jail.
Right.
It's fear of consequence. Yeah. But in this aspect, you don't want that.
Right. And the internet's sort of a very interesting place because it sets off, there's an air of anonymity where you could say the most vile shit to anybody and you're hiding behind a fake screen name and so forth. Like, I've always wondered, what if they suddenly passed a law where you could actually look up the home address and real identity of anybody who ever comments?
I think that people would be, listen, we pretend to be farther along as a society than we are. We pretend to be, and we're always like, that has no place in America. It does. Racism has no place in racism has a condo here, timeshare. Stop with this. Stop this idea of us. We can only get better if the idea of us is challenged to the extent that we become who we really want to be. Trump is more like America than America cares to admit. Mm. Trump is America. Obama was who we wanted to be. Trump is who we are.
Yeah, I feel you.
If you look at the popular notion of Americans around the world, he fucking fits every one of the narratives. Ignorant and fat, lazy, intellectual, like stupid, bully. He's everything they think of us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I'm embarrassed by Donald Trump being our president.
Not me.
No?
I'm so happy.
A little bit?
It makes me happy because this is white people. Is this the best you could do? This dude is the best you could do? That's hilarious to me. That's when
Isn't it interesting how people considered, George W. Bush like the Antichrist until Trump came along, and now he's like almost like a darling to the black community.
Well, now he's not the darling.
Michelle Obama.
George Bush
kinda.
is tight shoes, so you feel good when you take them off. Like that's what he like to me. I never was. Like, it was funny to watch. That's cute that he gave a cough drop to Michelle Obama. I dug it. That's whimsical. But millions of people died in a war they didn't have to. And I'm not talking about a few. I'm talking about, we ain't just talking about us. Because, Americans, the thing about America, we'll have a World Series with just us in it. Like, it'll be Detroit versus New York, but it's the World Championship. Like, what about Uruguay? Fuck Uruguay. This is about us. We tend to only count our losses. Millions of people died in bombings, and subsequently after that, and all the things that all the chemicals and stuff. So people died and he made a mistake, and we get to be no. You couldn't give nobody enough cough drops to make that shit go away.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's cute. I'm glad it's nice. But it's a whole lot of motherfuckers that'll never get a cough drop again because of your mentality.
Right. Yeah, with no repercussions.
Nope.
Like my bad.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oops.
sorry. Oh, no weapons of mass destruction.
Oops.
Oh, my bad.
And I swear
we got this oil under control back though. You know what I mean?
And now I paint and say cute shit and give a beautiful black woman a Ricola and we're even. Nah.